I ain't gon' lie, girl, I can't front. Girl, I'm so proud of you. You kept it together, girl, after all that shit you been through. Look at you now, good job at the graduate school. If nobody noticed the work you put in, shawty, just know that I do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is DeziWezi here, also known as Dezi. And today we're about to be getting down in this kitchen, as you can tell by the title. Before we even get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you know when I will be posting. Today we're just gonna be making some beef tips, you know. We're also gonna be making some little potatoes and some fresh broccoli. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So guys, as you can see here is all of our ingredients we will be using today. I went and washed my hands and I also washed everything that you see here. We're going to start with the stew meat because that takes the longest. So let's go ahead and get to it. So guys, I went and oiled my pan already with vegetable oil. And now I'm just going to take my beef stew meat out this package and go ahead and place them in the oil. So now after taking all that meat out, I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to season my meat. So y'all, I washed my hands and I am about to add in my seasoning. So first is the Tony's, the original Creole seasoning. And we're seasoning this lightly because we're going to have more seasoning when it comes to our stock. That's going to be sitting, that the meat going to be sitting in. I'm adding in my garlic powder now. And I'm really an onion person, so you won't see me add a bunch of garlic because I like onion more. And lastly is this accent. Now this accent is what enhances your food. This accent is what really brings out the flavor. Like, I love accent. Like, and you can see I'm not measuring because, you know, I just like eyeball it, do it as you go, and like taste it as you go. So I'm just going to add a little bit more Tony's because I'm mixing it and I can tell it needs a little bit more. I want to add some onion as well because, you know, I just like onion. So we're just going to let that go ahead and cook. And while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start my pan for my potatoes. Alright y'all, so I have my potatoes right here that I already had chopped. And I had it sitting in water so it won't change color overnight because you know how potatoes turn brown, so you have to sit them in water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain this water. And I have my pot here with just water, and I put some salt in there because, you know, you want it to boil and you also just want your water to be a little seasoned. Y'all, I drained my water already, so I'm just going to put the potatoes in this pot. And I got my pot on 8. I'm gonna let that sit and wait till it boils. It's turning brown, as y'all can see, but we're just gonna let that get some more color because it's a little bit red in there. And yeah, we don't like no red in our meat. So now y'all see like the meat is like steaming. The meat like did like a lot of juice, so I'm gonna drain this. So like the meat can actually like have the sear on it because it's like boiling right now. I didn't drain my juice, and I know y'all probably thinking like, you just got rid of all the seasoning. Like, I didn't, because you know what? I'm about to re-season with my Tony's and my onion powder and my accent. So don't at me. Don't at me. I know what y'all talking about right now. Like, she didn't drain all her seasonings out, but I'm putting them back in there. But I just want my meat to be seared a little bit. Dang. So as this continue to cook, we about to go ahead and start on our bacon because our potatoes about to be done in a few. This meat about to be done in a few. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Just tune in. Cause you watching your girl chef it up. Dezi know how to chef. Y'all gonna stop playing with her. Alright. It's time to do this. There's only a little bit of vegetable oil in my pan because bacon makes its own grease. And we just go ahead and get our bacon and pour it in there and start sauteing our bacon until it is done. We're just gonna pour it in this pan. And y'all, I love bacon. Like, it's my favorite breakfast meat. Like, I can literally eat bacon like whatever time of day it is. So don't judge me, don't at me. I love me some bacon, but I got my stove on 5 and we just gonna saute this until it is done, because this is what's gonna go in our little potatoes. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm really in the kitchen and I whip it, seasoning the beef, ayy, sauteing the bacon. Yeah, we really about to eat. Y'all, bro, I'm about to be a SoundCloud, like, for real, like, I'm really out here doing this, like. So we're gonna take this meat out though, put it to the side, and then we're gonna start sauteing like our onions and stuff for our broth. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. So now y'all that I got my meat to the side, I know y'all see like this char at the bottom, like that's from all of our seasoning from the meat, and that's what's gonna season our vegetables. So we're just gonna put our onions and our vegetables in there, and I'm also gonna put the mushrooms in there too, to get all that seasoning. So like this about to be so good. Open it up, open it up, open it up. And I'm gonna just go ahead and wash these to be safe and then put them in my pot. I don't know who packaged these mushrooms. You feel me? Adding my mushrooms now after I rinse them off or whatever. We're just gonna let that saute for a bit. We're gonna turn down these potatoes because it's boiling all over the place. And we're gonna keep on mixing everything. Ooh yeah, it's leaking all down the pot. Yeah, we just turned that down to a good 6. We don't need that leaking all in our other food over here. It gets like soft, we're gonna add our beef broth. And this is like a half thing, it's not even a full container of this. So we're gonna add that and some water and a little bit of flour, because we're not really making a gravy, we're just gonna make like a little stock. So yeah, stay tuned. So y'all can see that the color on our bacon is good, so we're gonna turn the stove off, and I'm just gonna put my bacon to the side for later for my potatoes, so it won't burn, because we don't want no burnt bacon on my potatoes, because that's one of my pet peeves. Like, I don't like burnt bacon. Like, even when I go to the restaurants, like IHOP and stuff, I'd be like, please don't burn my bacon, because I do not like burnt bacon. So y'all, this is wilted a little bit now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add in my beef broth and my water and a little bit of flour. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, because we're not making a gravy. We're making like a stock, like liquidy type, to let our beef sit in. So we're just gonna add some water as well. This is what really is gonna season your meat, so you need to make sure that this part is really seasoned well, because that's what the meat gonna be soaking in. So when I say a little bit, I mean like this much, like a little bit. I'm just gonna sprinkle it in there and mix it. Now this is the key to the seasoning. You can get Maggi beef or chicken, but in this case we're using beef, so I got beef. And we just gonna add that in there. You can also use Lipton soup mix, we use that as well, but we got bouillon, so I'm gonna use one of these if I can open it. So this is what our Maggi looks like. It broke a little bit, but we're gonna continue breaking it and like spread it throughout our stock here. And then we were also gonna take our onion powder as well and our accent, and season the stock. And we also want to taste as we go as well, because we want to make sure that this is good to go. I was actually rummaging through my cabinet and I found out we do have a little bit of Lipton left, so I'm just going to add that in there. A little more seasoning won't hurt. And that's our beef Lipton. You can also get the onion Lipton if you prefer that one. It all depends on how you want it. So y'all, I tasted it and I realized that I got a bunch of meat. So I added more water in there, and I'm about to add one more beef bouillon, because the seasoning will knock off if you add more water. So we're just gonna add one more beef and let it simmer. So now we're just gonna crack that in there. Like that, y'all. I know cooks like usually have a big food, but like this is actually like smell good. Like y'all just gonna have to do it to see for yourself. But right now it's smelling good, but later on we can taste it and see. So now we're gonna add another teaspoon of our flour, but only a little bit because I really want this to be liquidy. I don't want it to be thick like this. That little bit. Just sprinkle in there. And so now I'm actually gonna let it simmer this time because yeah, I'm a little impatient. While our stock is simmering, I'm gonna take a fork and check on my potatoes, and they look done. Like the fork can actually go through there. It's like nice and tender. So I'm just gonna turn this off and drain it and put it to the side to make our loaded potatoes. So y'all, now you can see that it's simmering, and we're gonna take our meat and put it in there because we need it to be in there for at least an hour so it can be tender. And we're just gonna let that sit for an hour. So y'all, while this is cooking, I did go ahead and turn on my fire to 5, and I added one more beef bouillon because I want it to be seasoned. Like it wasn't hitting it for me. And then I went to add a little bit more flour as well. Now we didn't drain our potatoes. We got them here, and we got our seasoning. So we got salt, we got pepper, we got accent, and of course onion powder because you know we make it a loaded potato, we make it instead of mashed. And I also got my milk and my mild cheddar cheese. I didn't get sharp cheddar because that's just too sharp, too strong. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with our sauce, and we're just gonna do a little at a time and taste as we go. If we need to add more, because we can always add more, but we can't take away. And now I'm going in with my pepper, you know, accent of course, and some onion powder. And then we're gonna go in with our milk, and then we're gonna mix it up with our little mixer here. I'm just gonna start on medium speed. So y'all, I tasted my potatoes and stopped and realized that it needs a little bit more salt, so I'm just gonna add that in there. And some more milk. And some more pepper. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix again. There's one more thing that I almost forgot to add, which is our butter. So I'm gonna get some butter out the fridge because you know butter make it taste good. Like I can't believe I almost forgot my butter. And we just go ahead and mix that in there. So y'all, I mixed up my potatoes and I transferred it into the pan. This pan look a little too small, but we just want to go with it because we don't already spent our dollars. So now we got this in the pan. I found out that we had some mild cheddar in the fridge, so we're gonna use this first because we're gonna use a FIFO method. First in, first out. We're just gonna use this old batch first, and then go into our new bag. So we're just gonna put the cheese like right on top and mix it in there, and then we also gonna put our bacon in too. And when you do your potatoes, make sure you don't do too much salt because there's so much salt in this bacon, and you don't want your loaded potatoes to be salty. So as you can see, I'm mixing it in there. So with every bite, you're gonna get some bacon, you're gonna get some cheese, you're gonna get all that, you're gonna get the whole 9. I'm gonna add some more cheese. And then I'm gonna put my oven on 350 as well. After I add my cheese, I'm about to go ahead and mix it. And I'm gonna get back to y'all. So I put my potatoes to the side, and now we only got these broccolis right here that we're about to start doing. I noticed we still had some left over in my freezer, so I'm gonna use this one first because of the FIFO method, like I said before. So we only got 9 more minutes left on our meat. So while that's cooking, we're gonna get our broccoli started. So I'm gonna put it on 5 and go ahead and pour my broccoli in there. And the amount depends on basically who you're cooking for. Put the rest in our freezer. So after I put my broccoli in there, I'm going to add a little bit of water because the broccoli is frozen. So it's going to basically automatically melt down because there's water all around it. And now I'm going to add my salt in there. And some pepper. I'm not going to add a lot of pepper. Like that. And then I'm going to add in my butter as well. And I like me some butter because butter just makes it so good. Like, so luscious. I don't understand. So we just gonna cap it off and let that steam. We're not gonna cook it like till it's super soft because it's supposed to be steamed broccoli. So yeah, we just gonna let that go. Our timer just went off for our meat, so we're gonna check on it, and this is the outcome. Look at that. Yes, indeed. So this is what it should look like. Now, if you want it to be thicker like a gravy, just go ahead and add more flour than I did. But I didn't want that. I just wanted like a liquid stock. So this is what it's going to turn out to be. And it smells so good, y'all. I can't wait to taste test it for y'all. We're just going to put the top on it. I put my fire on low. And now we're just waiting for our broccoli because the potatoes is the last thing I want to do. Y'all, so my broccoli is steaming. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix it so my butter can get all through there. It's still a little frozen though, so I'm going to give it another like 3 minutes. Y'all, so I went ahead and shocked my broccoli. If you don't know what shocked is, it's basically just putting ice cubes in there. I drained my broccoli before I did this and put ice cubes in there to keep the green color and to keep the crunch inside. So I'm just going to add a little bit more salt because I know like the seasoning is probably gone after I did that. And I put it on low so it can still be a little hot when people eat it. Now I'm about to put my potatoes in the oven, which was preheated for 350. I'm going to put it right on top. So y'all, our potatoes are done. And I'm going to take them out, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to make plates for y'all. So right now, our food is done. That is the end of this cooking. I'm about to clean it up for y'all and let y'all know how it tastes. And I'm also going to let my family member know how it tastes. So y'all won't think I'm like just hyping it because I cooked it. I want y'all to like experience and get food critic of what I just cooked. So this is the end. Look at this. Get into it. You got our mushroom on top of our beef. You got our loaded mashed potatoes and our broccoli. Y'all.
Delicious.
Don't lie, you gotta tell the truth now. Is it good? I'm gonna try it out myself because the girl is hungry. Oh, look at that cheese. Like, I mean, I don't want to smack my mama or nothing, but like, it's making me second that thought, yeah. Probably my whole family. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, and I'm gonna record my other family members' reaction because they're gonna take straight up, so I won't make it look like it's biased or nothing. Tell her what it tastes like. Be completely honest.
It's actually delicious. I love it. It's well seasoned.
The broccoli is good. I love broccoli, so it's amazing. I didn't try the potatoes yet. Hold on. I like the bacon in there. Never had it like this before. Amazing job. This your first time making it?
Yeah, it's my first time making it. So y'all heard it first, y'all. It's good. It's legit. So
It's tasty.
you gotta be completely honest.
It's tasty. And then the potatoes, everything are made perfectly. The broccoli I have not tasted yet, but all in all,
No, taste it. Taste it on camera.
all in all, it is good. Need a little more seasoning on the broccoli.
Yeah, I didn't put that much seasoning on the broccoli. I put like a little bit of salt. I'ma say it's good. So the green onions chopped up as well for the garnish of the little potatoes that you can put on top. I put it on top after the video. I forgot it was in the refrigerator, but yeah, that's what you can put on there as well. So this is the wrap of our video. I hope y'all try this at home. If y'all do try this, make sure y'all get a nice legit money, because that meat is expensive. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I will be uploading again. And also, all this stuff will be down below so you can try this out, try this meal out, and see for yourself. So I hope you guys like this video, and yeah, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and make sure you do all the cool things that I stated in the beginning before we close out this video. Okay, I'll see y'all later.